Okay, y'all, what's up? What's going on? Just getting set up here, but welcome back. Welcome y'all back to another women's mixed martial art matchup, aka WMMA mashup. I'm back in the building. Y'all know who I am. Got my man in the building right here.
Yo, they know what time it is, Combo. They ain't crazy.
Time for round 15.
Yes, sir. Round 15, dog. Hey, but you know how I gotta start it off, man. Can you hear me clearly?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, bad. That's what matters. There we go.
Let's make sure the chat can hear him. Hit me with a 100%, y'all.
Yes. We need to know. Y'all know how my stuff be.
Okay, we got Kim Folk in the building. First, we got Easy E, then we got Tisha Miller in the building.
Oh, hey, big sis in the building. What's up?
Yes, in the building. And we got two beasts. Okay.
This is an episode you don't want to miss.
Oh boy. Oh man.
This is what you don't want to miss, dog.
Ain't no holding back. We don't pull no punches anyway.
No, ain't pulling no punches today. Not today, man. Not today.
I'm gonna start off on a good note though, man. I'm gonna hit you with some stuff, man. Like, I used to hit you back in the day with some Jenna Bishop or Aaron Blanchfield, man. Look.
Okay.
But first, man, what's been going on your past 2 weeks, bro? How you been, man?
Man, I've been good, dude. I can't complain about nothing. Just work the same rotation, man. Just work, bro.
Yeah.
Work, stand chill and not losing my cool, bro.
Oh yeah. I know. I definitely feel you, man. And
just trying not to lose my cool, dog. Just trying to stay. Hey, I'm gonna have to jump out and jump right back in though. So give me a second.
Okay, no problem. Let me look at the chat here. Axel, what's up? Marcus Bell, what's going on, man? To be said. Let's get it. Yeah, we're gonna get some in now tonight, man, because we got to talk. We got a couple of things to talk about here. I'm just waiting for BJ to jump in and jump out. We'll make sure everything is good on his side. But the fights this weekend, of course, when you're looking at the when you're looking at the UFC fights, they weren't really delivering like they were supposed to, right? But it wasn't all bad. So I'm gonna wait till BJ jump back in here because we got some LFA stuff to talk about. So I want to hit him with that as soon as I pull him back in. All right, you there? Mm, 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 mm. All right, you on BJ?
I'm back. Yes, sir. I'm back. Full
Yep.
force now. Let's go.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, man. Yeah, I was like you, man. Just kind of running the time out the past week, and just looking forward to these fights, man. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Like the UFC fights for the women didn't deliver like I wanted them to, man.
Same.
Same.
It's
But
same, dude.
yeah, and that's bad too when you got Suarez and Lemos on the same card. You thinking that, oh man, it's gonna be wild right now. Somebody gonna get finished, but we walked away. We just kind of walked away like, okay,
scratching our heads a little bit.
yeah,
I was scratching my head, dog. I don't know about you, but I was scratching my head.
dude, you know what I was doing? I was shaking my head.
yeah, for real.
I was shaking my head, man. I was like, bro, I was like, is it really like this, man?
Yeah, yeah. Is it really like this? Is it going down like this, dog? But we got to talk about these lack of improvements, Convo. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big thing.
Okay,
You got some people on the lower level
yeah,
stepping it up, like Mackenzie Stiller. You know what I'm saying? Like you got
yeah.
her stepping it up, and then you got some
Uh-oh,
people
you talking big right now.
not
Look at that.
stepping
Look
it.
at that.
Yeah, man. Like Mackenzie Stiller almost popped that girl's head off her shoulders,
Hmm.
dude. I went back and watched that highlight. I was like, yo, Mackenzie, like she lived up to the name Mack Judo. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So yeah, like she almost popped that girl's head off. She almost that's the first head that almost got taken home. Now some
Last
necks done
time.
been snatched. But I ain't never seen a head get snatched.
Nah, man, like you should have seen her last submission like a few months ago, man. I can't remember like if she had a crank or something. She was about to rip that girl's arm off. Like,
Yeah,
look at her facial expression too. When she get a hold of you, she ain't gonna stop till
yeah,
stop, man. She like
yeah.
you can be tapping, but she ain't stopping till the ref reached in and pulled her off. So mhm.
Hey, that's what they tell you to do, though. They tell you don't stop to just like this past weekend when the referee didn't, UFC fights, the referee didn't hit a bell, so the dude kept punching him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you didn't hit a bell, but they tell you if the referee, it's the referee's job to hit a bell and stop the fight. If the referee didn't hit a bell, then the fighters are told to keep fighting. The fighters are told you don't stop until the referee stops you. Then hey, he did what he was doing his job.
Yeah. Yeah, he doing his job because he like, oh, you good, but
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
but this the thing, man. Like, I know there's levels to this thing, but still, like, I'm seeing some things in this girl still or in the other girl, and the other girl in the car, which you talk about, Shea Bowers. Like, I'm seeing them do some things that I want to see some of these high level fighters are doing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I know competition is different, but this girl right here, like, her nickname is Judo, man, but she don't mind standing a little bit, and she's got
Right.
good grappling. Like,
Yep.
people keep thinking, oh, she just gonna come in. Like, I listened to the commentary too, man, just a little bit. Like, Melendez, he was trying to like be a little biased with the other girl, and he was making it look like Mackenzie Stiller was behind or losing. Like, oh, she need to make adjustments or something like that. But as
Mm-hmm.
soon as he said that, boom, she got hit. She hit this girl and then tripped her. And he was still like on the other girl, man, just kind of saying, "Oh yeah, the other girl is defending well." Next thing you know, she locked up.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I'm like, you ain't gonna until she popped this girl's head off. You ain't gonna give her no credit. I'm like, still killing this girl right now.
Right. Yeah. We have some commentators who get like that. Like some fight, like some. The biggest one that sticks out to me is Dominic Cruz when Khabib and Conor were fighting. He kept saying Conor could very well be letting Khabib do this,
Mhm.
and Joe Rogan was like, "Dude, he's getting smashed. Like, what are you talking about? Like, this dude is getting smashed up."
Right, right. Like, what fight are you watching right now? Come on now.
Right.
2B said, "How close are we getting? How close are we getting? How closer to getting this girl on? Oh man." I mean, really, just a message away, I guess. Like, I'm the only one stopping me, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just got to get back into momentum, man. I got to get back into
Yep.
interview, you know.
This is Operation Get Combo on an interview. We gotta start getting on this dude.
Yeah, maybe I got to go back and look at some of the old ones and just see how much fun I had doing it and just talking to these other fighters. So, I mean, the girl Lindsey Van Zant, she making a comeback too, so that would be an interesting interview to get
Yeah,
back on.
absolutely.
Yeah, so I mean, this girl right here, man, Mackenzie Stiller, how far do you think she is from getting a contract for strawweight?
I mean, because she got a little streak going on. What is she like on a 2 or 3 fight winning streak right now?
Hold on, let me check. Let me check here. Cause I mean, she could fight for like the LFA belt or
Combo, let me fix this microphone. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
okay. BJ's Operation Get Combo in the interview. All right. Marcus said he thinks Suarez's aura is starting to slow down. Yeah, it is a little bit, man. I think the better the girls get, it does. Oh yeah, easy. The boxing match, Canelo and Bud. That fight was on point. I went with Bud at easy for sure. Bud all the way. I did a post fight on my other channel if you want to check it out. Easy. I mean, I just broke it down over there. Maybe I'll put it up over here, but I need to get back on the boxing talk over there because too many Canelo fans were a little bit biased. They wouldn't tell the truth. But I told him, man, I told him Canelo would get outboxed and beat. All right, BJ back in the building.
Yeah. So how many fights? How many wins? What kind of win streak is she on right now?
Okay, she is 5-1, and she finished her last 2 opponents. One by armbar, and
so that one loss is to Samiko Inaba, right?
Yeah, and that's when she moved up to 125, which I don't think that was something she really wanted to do. She just took the fight.
Yeah, because it did look like it was a pretty good size difference between her and Samiko.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I would say, let her challenge maybe one more fight and then challenge for that LFA belt. You know what I'm saying? But I think she needs to be challenged one more time. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like she needs to overcome a Samiko Inaba type opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though that was a different weight class, but somebody who's as solid of a striker as Samiko, maybe beat one of them, or maybe that fighter is, maybe that level fighter is the champion. Like, either way it go, like if they say Mackenzie Stiller is going to fight for the LFA belt next, I'm okay with that. If she has to fight one more fight, or if she gets drafted into like the contender series or something like that, like I'm in on that. I'm okay. Any move for Mackenzie Stiller next is good because they've signed a lot of fighters. Listen, let me put it like this. She'll be a better signee. She'll be a better signee than Alice Pereira. I guarantee you that Mackenzie Stiller is a better sign than Alice Pereira.
He couldn't wait, y'all. He could not wait. Soon as oh man. I mean, he telling the truth. I'm just saying, but it's like, hey, you ain't lying. I mean,
oh, I can't wait to talk about that.
Hey, but she is like in a position to fight for the belt. But I agree with you. Maybe put that Samiko Inaba fight a little bit further behind because she's only 5-1.
Yeah,
she's only 5-1. So to me, there's really no rush. She's 26. And we already seen like. We know what the UFC look like when you put these real girls in there. I mean, going back to the other fight last week, I know we weren't on the show, but what did you think of Chanel Dyer getting the contract?
I don't think Chanel Dyer deserved that contract, dude. If you want me to be 100% honest, I think that Dana was just, it ended up being like a scrappy fight at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Chanel Dyer started coming back. She started coming back and making it gritty in that third round. Started putting a lot of those combinations together. What I'm saying? The head kicks were coming through. You know what I'm saying? She didn't really land any good head kicks, but she was throwing them. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that was like a clash of two different styles of striking. You know, that was like a bootleg Joanna versus Andrade. You know what I'm saying? But Andrade was winning. You know what I'm saying? So that's what people thought Andrade was going to do to Joanna. You know what I'm saying? They thought Andrade was going to be dropping and landing them big shots on Joanna like that. You know what I'm saying? That's immediately the fight I went to in my head when that fight was happening. But she gonna have to adjust a little bit quicker, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that girl, like those punches were kind of telegraphed. Like those punches, it wasn't anything that the girl was doing that was special to keep catching Chanel Dyer like that. Like Chanel should have caught on to that big right hook, those big hooks that was coming. She should have caught on to that a little bit quicker. But when she did, but we seen, I guess that her saving grace was we seen how she performs once she does catch on to something like that. You know, once she does settle into a fight, you know, she is a dog, you know what I'm saying? She did dig deep. You know what I'm saying? And come back into the fight, you know what I'm saying? But man, she was getting dropped, dude. Like she was getting dropped and she got split open real bad. Like, yeah.
Like 4 times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah, it was like 4. She got dropped like 4 times, dude. And I'm like, man, this is a 3-round fight. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a 3-round fight. This fight get ready to be over and you still getting dropped. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. Like, I'm glad. Okay, you know, anybody that's able to get into the UFC, cool. But like, I kind of feel like the aura kind of died down. Like, you know, the undefeated aura coming in and being able to make people still ask questions like, oh, how's she going to do against this person? How's she going to do? Now people are already kind of making their predictions already. You know, they're already jumping to how they think it's going to go because she's coming in with a loss, right? So now we're measuring her against some of these lesser fighters, thinking that they might come in and handle her easy, you know?
Yeah.
Because if you couldn't handle this style, which is very similar to Andrade, and Chanel Dyer is supposed to be, you know, solid striker. And, you know, she was really lacking in like just some basic things. Like she was dropping her hands and backing straight up and just doing some things that I thought were very, you know, amateur for her, you know, as somebody that's a stand-up fighter. So just doing a lot of that makes me think, oh, okay, we put you in there with Sam Hughes. How you gonna handle that? You know, how Rigi, you know, any of these girls that can stand with you, if they see a target, they're gonna unload on you. So
yeah.
I mean, I agree with you. Yeah, like that's the whole part of, you know, getting that contract, you know, when you're undefeated, especially or even if you like fought to a draw or like a split decision, you know, this fight was pretty much cut and dry. So Carol Ferrell won, you know. I will say at least when Carly Giudice got her contract, they were banging, man. You couldn't tell.
Yeah, for sure.
You really couldn't tell who the winner was. Like Dana signed him off a split decision. I was like, okay, cool. You know, they both went to war. But this one was kind of clear, you know. So you get dropped 4 times in a fight. Dang, man, it's really hard to say I can put you in there yet.
It's, I mean, I can understand like not getting like, you know, a close back and forth fight to kind of give them, you know, if they both won, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if they both, you know, if it was a close fight and they both put on a good showing for themselves, but this was 2-1 easily, you know what I'm saying? Like 2-1 real easy.
Yeah.
You know,
that first round was like what? I guess they didn't score like a 10-8 or
but it should have been a 10-8. It should have been a 10-8. Yeah.
Let me see. Marcus said, I agree Chanel didn't deserve that contract. And Easy said you were 100% right, BJ.
Yeah.
Axel said, I feel like Chanel lacked power compared to when she was fighting at flyweight. Honestly, man, even when she was like in PFL, I don't know if she was ready for Dakota either. I don't know if she was ready for Dakota.
No, nah. I mean, she's solid striker. Once she get going, she is a solid striker, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but the openings and the mistakes early on, like somebody like Dakota, You know what I'm saying? Like you get dropped one time by Dakota, it's hunting season. Like Dakota gonna hunt you down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then the size thing on top of that, nah.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Nah.
Yeah, 2B said jabs and head movement just can't get no love. I mean, for real. For real.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Right.
BJ, look, one more, and we gonna
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna let you go in, but
Okay.
we gotta talk about this flyweight, Shea Bowers, man. Did you watch this highlight?
I did. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, Shea Bowers, bro. Um yeah, man. I say Shea Bowers can get a contract. If they can sign if listen, man, like that'd be to me a signing kind of like Fatima Klein in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like
You know, it's wild you mentioned that because I posted her picture on IG. Somebody commented that she reminds them of Fatima Klein, and
oh really?
she responded and said, "I'm a fan of Fatima Klein." And then Fatima Klein responded to her.
What Fatima say?
Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna pull it up here. Hold on, just a second. I just ran through it. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So, where to go? Oh, okay. Yeah, this what's his name? He said, I'm a fan. Wait. He said, she reminds me of Fatima Klein. And Shea Bauer said, I'm a big fan of Fatima Klein. She said, I'll take that comparison. Then Fatima Klein said, oh, that was a sick finish. Keep doing your thing, girl.
Yeah. And you know, coming in the flyweight, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a good like Shea Bowers is a good addition to flyweight. But if you look at Shea Bowers' record though, dude, like all of her wins except for one is a finish. You know what I'm saying? And she's got a win over Eileen Pereira, which is Alex Pereira's sister, the real sister, not Alice Pereira. But yeah, man, that's a good sign. That's a solid signee. That's a better signee than what was her name? Cheyenne Bowers. I mean, not Cheyenne Bowers. What's the girl we were just talking about?
Man, he on a tear today. Chanel Dyer.
Chanel Dyer, yeah. Yeah, that's a much better signing than signing Chanel Dyer. Cheyenne Bowers is a champion. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a champion. She had a hard, she lost that fight to Shannon Clark. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But she bounced back with two solid wins. You know what I'm saying? So two solid finishes. So I'm saying and they both was first round finish. Like she getting girls out of there in the first round. Most of her finishes are first round finishes. Like Cheyenne Bowers ain't coming in there to play, man. Like to me, that if they would have signed Cheyenne Bowers, especially the flyweight, like she coming, she taking out a lot of those girls at the bottom that's playing. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm about to say something a lot of people are not gonna like, BJ, but
okay.
I'm gonna hold my tongue on that real quick because I just pulled her resume up. I mean, she's submitting everybody, but the thing about her is she likes to strike and grapple. And if y'all want to know who the real Alex Pierre's sister is, she's on her resume. Shea Bowers already beat her.
Yes, Cheyenne Bowers already beat her.
She stopped that hype train already.
Yep, she did.
And she was an interim flyweight champion.
Yep.
And yeah, when you look at her style too, man, like I'm saying, she's a runner, so she's kind of built for the distance, but she's getting a lot of finishes.
Yep.
So with that being said, BJ, I think this girl's got a style that's going to be a problem for a fighter like Dakota. I'm just saying.
You know, Combo, to me, it's this type of fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not, it's this type of fighter that is the type of fighter that, would be the one that would give her problem. That's why I say things like Aaron Blanchfield is also the type of fighter that would give somebody like Dakota problems. You know what I'm saying? Those well-rounded fighters that can do both, that are not afraid to do both, that commit to both. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a dangerous fighter. For example, Juliana Pena. Juliana Pena is that type of fighter. You know what I'm saying? Now she's that type of fighter that, you know what I'm saying, they can give these people problems. You know, these polished people, she can give them problems. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't move kind of, you know, she doesn't move how people expect her to move. Her punches come from weird places, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Those are the intangibles of a well-rounded fighter that you don't, you know, that can give somebody like Dakota, who's a polished striker, who can give them problems. You know what I'm saying? And you spot on with that, man. You're spot on with that. And y'all can say what y'all want to say in the comments about Dakota. It is what it is. I'm here for the smoke. This is episode 15 of the mashup. Hey. I'm coming for all the smoke.
I'm coming for everything right now.
Yes, sir. I'm stepping on necks tonight, dog. I'm stepping on necks tonight. Yeah, yes, sir.
I mean, you done stepped on 2 tonight. I mean, tell me. I mean, but hey, I can't argue. I can't lie. I disagree. I can't disagree because there's some truth. It's truth. But yeah, Shea Bowers to me got that style, man. I was watching how she was fighting this girl here, and when they would step in on the inside, like she was like throwing with her. You know, she was banging, like she took her best shots, and then right when the girl thought that she was still boxing with her, man, she goes in and takes her down easy, man. And that's the thing, man. I think unlike Tyler and them, like I think this girl is going to have a better game plan because her hands are better.
Yeah.
And, you know, she's got the grappling. So imagine how fast she'll get to a fighter's back like that. Like, I'm not going to, you know, like I said, people going to think I'm not hating on Dakota. I'm just saying, like, this is the type of style. If y'all ask me, I think it's the type of style that would give her trouble at some point.
Yes.
You know, like that's why I want to see both of them get into the UFC at some point soon, you know.
But the way Cheyenne Bowers fight, that's how I want to see Vina Janjadova fight. Like I want to see Vina Janjadova, you know what I'm saying, be that fighter that's like, you know, like you said, you know how Cheyenne Bowers was stepping in the pocket, you know what I'm saying, and kind of banging a little bit. Like I want to see Vina bang with Mackenzie Dern, dude. Like I want to see Vina fight like Shea Bowers. I'm not saying that be reckless in there, but I don't want Vina to let I don't want Vina to let Mackenzie Dern bully her on the feet. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see them both level up in their striking. I want them to look like you know what I'm saying, championship level fighters. And I think that Mackenzie Dern, you know what I'm saying, can put on that type of performance right now in her career, especially on the feet. But I want Vina Janjadova, I want her to show us that and show us why she really wants to be champion, you know what I'm saying, and be aggressive and gritty out there. Like I want to see Vina be gritty, like Cheyenne Bowers is gritty. You know, when I was watching, I was like, this is what I want to see Vina do. Like Vina is so well-rounded. Like her ground game is so good, but her stand-up is better. Her stand-up is better. She's got some tangibles, like a big right hand. You know what I'm saying? Like Verna got some things, but I want to see Verna, like, I don't want to see her let Mackenzie Dern overwhelm her on the feet, kind of like Mackenzie did in the first fight. You know what I'm saying? Like Mackenzie was throwing a lot of volume at Janjadova, you know what I'm saying, in this fight. And Vina kind of succumbed to that, you know what I'm saying? She kind of succumbed to that pressure a little bit that Mackenzie Dern was putting on her. But yeah, the way Cheyenne Bowers fights, that's how I want to see that's how I want to see Vina Janjadova fight Mackenzie Dern. Like I want it to be like that. I want to see a championship level fight combo. I've been itching to say this, dog. I've been itching to say this. But like I want to see a championship level fight. But that is a topic that ain't what we're talking about right now.
Oh yeah. So we gonna get that in. We're gonna come back to that.
Okay.
But I agree, man. Like Shea Bowers, she's got them guts like to go in there and connect. You know, she don't mind going in there and like taking one to give one or take one to give two. And that's what kind of threw off this girl Sanchez is when she found out that girl want to hit her too. It put her on the back foot. I mean, Shea Bowers are putting on a lot of pressure in this fight. And you can't be afraid to do that. Like, I think, you know, Verna, she still wants to be in position to take down, but you can learn a lot from watching this girl, Shea Bowers, because she was in there like in position to strike, but at the same time, at the same time to get the double leg, you know. Like she hit this girl with overhand rights, but then when she was done, she was like, "All right, I'm going for the double leg," and she got both. So it's
Mm-hmm.
it's one of them things, man. Like this girl's kind of like I'm not saying like she's this fighter yet, but she's kind of like what I wanted to see Rose look like when she moved up to 120.
Okay. Yes.
Somebody
Yes.
that mixes it up and is filling out at the weight. Not just the
Mm-hmm.
haircut. It's not just the haircut,
Not
but
just a haircut, right?
right. But I'm just saying, like she's in there, like mixing her game up, and her footwork is kind of tricky. So, yeah, I just think
But she
that,
looked good though.
yeah, yeah, she
She
looked good.
looked good in this fight. Yeah, she looked real good.
Yeah, and I just think that this would be like a style threat for like Dakota, man. And hey, you put her in there right now, that's just gonna make the flyweight division hotter, man.
Yeah,
For real.
absolutely. Absolutely.
But BJ, look, I tried to spend some time talking about these fights here, man, because they were positive, right?
Yeah,
They were positive, and we got what we wanted from
we got what we
LFA.
wanted.
But BJ, look, oh, man, I'm gonna take a sip of this smoothie while I sit here. But let's talk, man.
Oh man.
We got to talk, man.
Come on. I
Let
had to
me ask
text you. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go
let me
ahead.
ask you the first question, man. Like I was gonna ask what was Alice thinking, but what was the UFC thinking, man?
I think after doing some research, I did see that at her last fight, the last fight that Alice Pereira won, she called out Sean Shelby or Mick Maynard won. She said something that kind of got their attention. You know what I'm saying? And wherever she was at, whatever promotion she was at, she had a lot of buzz. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, she trains with Alex Pereira and whatever. Like, I don't know. I don't know I don't know if there's really a relation. There's so much floating around about it because of the name, of course. And everybody thinking that she's Eileen Pereira. Like people think that's who she is, and that's not who she is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How dare y'all disgrace the Pereira name by saying that she was one of them? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no
Mm-hmm.
way you thought this girl was the same bloodline as Alex Pereira. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but anyways, especially after seeing this performance, man. But I don't know what they were thinking. I think they were trying to capitalize on like because the UFC's been doing that lately. The last 5 or so years, 6 years. With Macy Barber and Raul Rojas Jr., Chase Hooper. A couple other guys that they signed really, really, really young. Aaron Blanchfield, and they've had success. Combo. I have to give them that. You know what I'm saying? They have had success with it. Look at Macy. Look at
Right.
Raul.
But why?
Look at Aaron Blanchfield. These young fighters are at the top of the divisions that they're in. You know what I'm saying? So,
But you guys should say why? Why did they get signed though? Like really, really like why did they have success?
but I mean, it's kind of been the narrative. Combo. They all were undefeated, dog. Macy Barber was undefeated. Raul Rojas Jr. was undefeated. What's his name? Chase Hooper was undefeated. Aaron Blanchfield had only lost one fight. You know what I'm saying? Like these people mostly were undefeated and they were young. They're 19, 18, 17-year-old people with 6-0, 7-0, 8-0 records. You know what I'm saying? So I get what the UFC, and they, like I said, once again, the UFC has had luck. You know what I'm saying? By doing it, they've like everyone that they signed has been like, oh, we made the right decision. We made the right decision. We made the right decision. This girl was starching everybody on the local scene. You know what I'm saying? And then she gets into the UFC with Montserrat Rendon and can't win a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this girl, listen, I don't know. First of all, the first thing I noticed when seeing her step into the cage is that this girl, I don't know how much longer this girl can make 135. I'm just going to put that out there. Like, this girl is big. You know what I'm saying? But she was like.
That's what you meant when you texted me the other day, right? You meant to say flyweight. You meant to say featherweight.
Yeah, I thought, just looking at her, I saw her on the scale. So, just glancing at the weigh-ins while I was at work, I was just kind of looking like, man, this girl looks soft. I didn't realize how big she was till she got till it was fight night. You know what I'm saying? Because I really wasn't paying attention to her. I would see the picture, but I wasn't looking at her body or nothing like that because for some reason I just wasn't excited. I wasn't super excited about her being signed because I'm like, this one, I ain't heard nothing about this girl. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I seen her coming I'm like, oh, this girl is big. Like, and then she, took the pants off to the fight kit, down to her fight kit. And I'm like, yo, this girl is big. So yeah, she ain't gonna make flyweight ever. Because I was looking at her body like, man, she looked like she can, she got some weight to shed. But then I seen how tall she was. I'm like, oh no, like this is a big girl.
Yeah, she's
big, so man. I don't know how much longer she's gonna be able. Rumor has it she has to cut a lot of weight as it is to get to 135. You know what I'm saying?
She's only 19 and she's already like around the size of Macy Chase on in them,
Yeah, dude, she like Jocelyn Edwards size.
Jocelyn Edwards. Who's Jocelyn Edwards? Oh,
Jocelyn
Edwards. Oh yeah, Jocelyn Edwards. Yeah, I would say like she's thick as her, but she almost looks like as big as Macy. Like they list her as what 5'8". This girl look like she's 5'10" or 5'11".
Yeah, dude, she's a big girl, dude. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it was the UFC lights. I don't know if because that is a thing. I don't know if it was just octagon jitters. It's the biggest stage she's ever been on, but dude, she didn't commit. She didn't commit to nothing really in that fight, dude. Like she was punch shy. You know what I'm saying? And she she had so many opportunities to really land some good punches on Rendon. Maybe the power is not because she did land some punches. Maybe the power was a little bit more than was a little bit less than what they hyped it up to be as far as like her knockout power, because that's all they talked about was her knockout power and how she starts those girls on the regional scene. But Montserrat, she her accuracy was very bad for one. Like Montserrat wasn't even slipping the punches. The girl just couldn't hit her. You know what I'm saying? Like the girl, like the punches that looked like they would really do some damage when she actually did commit, they missed. You know what I'm saying? But the punches that she did land, like Montserrat ate those. You know what I'm saying? It didn't even wobble her or stun her or nothing. Like Montserrat was the one backing this girl up. You know what I'm saying? Like hurting this girl, making her desperately shoot and stuff like that. I was like, wow, dude, she just looked very. I don't want to say she's not put together because this was the first fight I've ever seen her fight. So and it was her first fight in the UFC. She's 19 years old, but she didn't look like she was confident out there. She didn't.
Okay. Going back to what you were saying though, like I can defend the other young people that they've been signing, BJ, like Rojas and of course Aaron. I can definitely defend why they would sign her at a young age. Even Macy to an extent. But when you look at these fighters, they had a better level of experience, right? They had something. You look at this girl's resume, she only had five or six wins. Man, homie, let me pull up the resume. Let me go ahead and pull it up.
She was like 5-0.
Yeah, she's 5-0. Yeah, she got 4 finishes in her career, but her last fight was a decision against somebody that was like 12-8. So she was already kind of struggling with somebody with like 20 fights, So in the fight she was fighting, like I said, I have nowhere to find them. I can't find them things anywhere. I think I found like one little clip on YouTube. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, that was about it. But there's really nothing to really base off of like highlight reel worthy stuff to say let's sign this girl. At least Macy Barber was in LFA, right? Where else was she?
Yes. She was in LFA.
Yeah, she came from LFA. Aaron Blanchfield, she got a jiu-jitsu background. She came from Invicta FC. Rojas, I mean, look at his fight experience before he came in. He came through
the Contender Series.
Yeah, Contender Series. And even in his first L, he didn't look bad,
Right.
He looked horrible to me. Now he's on a good little win streak. So even those young fighters like that, you can vouch for because their level of skill set spoke for itself. My thing is like, who really did the eye test on this girl and said she was a banger?
Right.
Because them shots she was throwing Saturday night, I'm sure she was throwing them same shots in them other knockout wins.
Yes. Yep. That's exactly right.
A lot of these girls in the UFC, they ain't gonna fall for that. They're not gonna fall for that. I mean,
especially at bantamweight.
Yeah. And you're like Gary said, Aaron fought decent competition. Yeah, that's my point. Yeah, she fought decent competition. I mean, she fought who she fight? That one girl at the time they were hyping, Kay Hansen.
Kay Hansen, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, back in the day when they put her in there, Aaron beat her, and then as soon as she got in the UFC, she was fighting like a dog. She wasn't backing up, or she wasn't scared. So, I mean, outside of that, yeah, 2B, I agree on that. That's what they signed her for. Name, size, age, but that can only last for so long, man. Like they can't think that the bantamweight division is that bad right now,
right?
You know what I mean? Like as far as popularity, it is, but the level of skill is still higher than what she's bringing. I mean, you can put her in there with the lowest in there, which they did, and you see what she did. I mean, she kind of, I hate to say, froze up, but in a way she did because she just spent most of the night, out of harm's way. I mean, look how long she is. She wasn't long. She wasn't using no jab, no head kick.
Nope.
She was booking it. She
right.
was booking it, man. Like people say Natalia Silva run, but this girl was booking, man. She was like on her bike.
Man, and I said something about that afterwards. I said, at least Natalia Silva is landing kicks and punches. Like at least Natalia Silva's attacking you. Like she may flit around and get out the way. You know what I'm saying? But you're constantly under attack when you're fighting Natalia Silva. You got something to worry about. You got something to get out of the way of when you fight Natalia Silva. This girl didn't do nothing, man.
No, and from what I was seeing in that fight, like you said, the way she was throwing them shots, she's still fighting like a girl that just kind of got thrown into the fight game, like into the cage, and she's still learning. So to me, a lot of that evidence had to be seen before then. You have to say, I don't think this girl is ready. You know what I mean? Like, somebody commented, thought I was being hard on her, but I was like, man, shoot, you trying to get this girl killed? I don't care how big she is, man. Like, she ain't ready for that yet.
Right.
It showed, So I'm just being real, man. She was, Axel said she's too green. I mean, this girl is like emerald green.
This girl should be on the Contender Series. She should have came to. Somebody made the comment earlier and said, why does Chanel who wrote that? Why did Chanel Dyer and Carol have to go to the Dana White Contender Series when we signing girls like this? That's crazy. And why are we cutting girls like Montana De La Rosa to sign girls like this? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of things I'm talking about, man. Like that's questionable things.
Because even Chanel Dyer, like she might have lost this fight, but honestly, she had the PFL experience and the Muay Thai experience. You could have signed her to the UFC.
Right.
Y'all could have signed her anyway. Like y'all could have signed her at a 125 fight if you wanted to.
Right.
And Carol Ferrell is undefeated. I mean, she's looking like a well-rounded fighter. You could have signed her. So at least you got something to go off of with them. I mean, I can watch fights on them, but this I can't. I couldn't see anything more. G Frame said her whole game fell off apart from getting shoved.
Yeah.
But she got shoved. Yeah, that was like the only way old girl could get her down, man. It was just like shove her.
And Montserrat, man, like Montserrat was out there. Like she won that fight though. Like she won that fight. I have to give her that. Like she constantly went after her, but she could have finished her.
Yeah, she could have in that second round, but she just let the choke go. I think she got a little too excited though.
Yeah.
So this next fight,
Jennifer Maya, but signing unready fighters. Yeah, that's crazy.
Let me ask you this though: this next fight with her, what do you think, man? Like, you think she would have trouble making weight? Who do you think they match her up with against this time around?
See, I'm gonna have to look and see. I'm gonna have to look and see, dude, because this is bantamweight. Yes, let me see. Let me look and see here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Gary. Bantamweight. I won't
They
even say
still got
bantamweight.
more.
I won't even say bantamweight is bad, Gary. It's the fact that the division is just fading now, but it's still coming back at the same time. Like it's not popular, but you still got a lot of experienced fighters in there. You just can't throw in somebody just because you want a name or you want a face. They got to have some level of experience, and that's kind of what they did. They grabbed a 19-year-old girl who I'm sure maybe she was fighting, but still. I saw somebody mention Yasmin Lucindo. Yeah, Yasmin Lucindo was young, but she been fighting since she was like 15, and she got a good resume, 15 or 17, and she already had like a number of fights. That girl's came in like a dog though.
I'm trying to see. I just had a there it is, filters. I'm trying to see active. I'm trying to see who can I put this girl in here with.
To be said,
See.
Nora Cornell. Nah, I think Nora Cornell would win that fight.
You got she gonna have to fight somebody like maybe Priscilla Cashwada. No, I mean no, ain't Haley Cowan. Ain't she on like didn't she just get beat? Haley Cowan.
Yeah, Nora Cornell beat her.
She can fight Haley Cowan. I don't know who this Savannah M person is. Let's see.
To be said. Oh no, that's a KO.
Yeah, Tanara Lisboa.
Yeah. To be said that Claudia Sigula girl beats her too. Yeah, I think so too. But that was like the most I could think of as well. I couldn't remember her name. I think I said the Polish girl in my other video. Claudia Sigula. Yeah, she just got
That's
beat by
really
Alyssa Dixon.
yeah, I know. Yeah, Claudia Segula. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who's. I don't know who is. There's somebody listed named Kelly Velasco. Who is that?
Kelly Velasco.
Yeah, who is Kelly Velasco?
Hold on. Kelly Velasco. Is she 2-2?
Why is she listed on the UFC page though? This girl ain't fought since 2017.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I just see it. Yeah, she fought Lauren Mueller. That was 8 years ago, man.
And then was it even in the UFC?
It was a contender series.
Okay, I was trying to figure out. Okay, why is
lost
she on the page?
Lad too.
Who Daria Zelenakova? Like, I don't know who this girl should fight next, man. But it's got to be one of them low. Like it's got to be another bottom of the barrel type of fight. I hate to say it like that, but it's got to be like the lowest person in the division type of a fight. Like this was her Victoria Leonardo fight. You know what I'm saying? And Victoria, you know, the bantamweight Victoria Leonardo whooped her. So I mean,
yeah. They tried to give her the softest touch in the division, you know.
They did, yeah.
You know, but it backfired. And I picked Rendon. I was like, I don't think it's gonna work out, you know. I was like, it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
Yeah. She needs to take a year off or two to sharpen her skills. Hey, how about Danielle Wolf?
Man, Danielle Wolf. Is she still signed to the UFC?
Oh no, I'm just messing with because he was like 1-0 coming in. They
I'm about to say,
signed
is she still signed?
I was gonna say this is one of the worst signings as far as WMMA, but then I remember they signed Danielle Wolf off of one win.
And then put her in there with Norma Dumont. Like what?
Yeah.
How y'all gonna put that girl in there with Norma Dumont? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Didn't Norma almost knocked her out, didn't she?
She did. She buzzed her in that fight. She buzzed her good, man. I was like, dang.
Yeah, that dang on Norma. But yeah, man, maybe she can sharpen it up, dude. Maybe she can sharpen it up because she ain't got no ground game.
No,
she ain't got no ground game at all. So Somebody might twist her up. They better not put her in there with Cash Waiter. I know that though. Like they put her in there with Cash Waiter. That's a Cash Waiter taking that chin home. Like,
Oh man, and you know she gonna catch her, man. Like,
but
you know
Cash
she'll
Waiter
catch
taking that chin home.
you. She'll catch you. She gonna catch you
Yeah.
just like that, man. Um, what was up? I'm trying to think, man.
Cash Waiter taking that chin home, dog. You can add
Ooh,
that to the. She gonna put that chin on the wall.
oh, man, man, you know it would be like a weird matchup if you put her in there with Josiane Nunes.
Josiane taking that chin home too.
You think so, man?
But Josiane sleep. She gonna sleep. Didn't Josiane sleep Zara dos Santos?
Josiane Nunes, she slept old girl Bea Malecki. Remember that girl? I even remember that name, man. That just rolled off the tongue, man. How many of y'all remember her, man?
I forgot about Bea Malecki.
Oh wow.
Hey.
I'm looking at Josiane Nunes. Did Josiane Nunes get cut? Because she lost 3 in a row, man.
I think Josiane Nunes got cut.
Dang, man. Every time she fought, she stepped up Chelsea Chandler, Cavalcanti, then Cachoeira took it home, man. Oh,
let me see.
Yeah, she 3-3 in the
UFC.
UFC.
She cut. She got cut. Yeah.
Oh, she did. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it says because when Wikipedia say who has competed in the UFC's bantamweight and featherweight, she's been cut. Yeah.
Damn, you said past tense. Oh boy. Hey man, she could go with a bare knuckle boxing or something, man. Go with it. She got hands. So I mean, well, it wasn't a submission that got her up out of there.
Wait a minute. It says she's still. Wait a minute. Hold on.
All right.
No, she not cut.
Oh, she not. Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. Release. Yeah, she's not released. Okay.
Shoot, I guess it could happen. They might.
She's still there.
They just might do it. Tainara Lisboa. I just remember when you mentioned her name. Yeah, she's fighting a girl from LFA, Melissa Croton. They just signed her too. Even Melissa Croton got experience. Like this girl's coming in. She fought Cavalcanti in the LFA main event, I believe, for the belt. And she's still young, but she's got experience. She's a big bantamweight. She's got power too, but you got footage of her. You got experience, but this Alice signing, man, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, they would have been better off saying, "Oh, let's grab Chanel Dyer, let's grab Carol Rowe for the strawweight division. We can build this thing, man." So, oh man,
well, that's a good signing. I think that's a solid signing.
Yeah. All right. This fight here, man.
Oh God.
Tatiana Suarez, Amanda Lemos. Oh, what was your take, BJ, man? Like,
why'd you have to start with me, dog?
You see how I went all high from Mackenzie Stiller and Cheyenne Bauer.
Yeah, you went. Yeah, you went all the way down with it, dog. Yeah, I just haven't seen that. There's just been no improvements in Tatiana Suarez. Like, I would think with the performance that Tatiana, this is what I was expecting. I take Tatiana as a fighter who likes to learn and be better and grow and be the best.
Yeah.
And after that performance with Zhang Weili, you know what I'm saying? You would think that she would have worked on that, though. You would think that she would have improved in the area. Like when we criticize, it's like Mackenzie Dern listened to what people said about her. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it does pay to listen, you know what I'm saying? Because Mackenzie Dern, everybody talked about her hands. Her hands are not good. People still criticize that her hands are not the best, but she improved. She made the necessary steps and moves and got training from other people, Jason Perillo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she took time to work with Henry Cejudo to work on her takedowns. We can't say that somebody like Mackenzie Dern has not put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Like Mackenzie Dern has put in the work that everybody criticizes her, but everybody talked about her takedowns, how she sucked at taking people down. What did she do? She went to Henry Cejudo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can just see the improvements in Mackenzie Dern. That's why I say she has a real chance of being champion. Like, she has a real chance of being a good champion. But it's so disappointing to see, you know, somebody who you want to make a case for to be the champion, which is Tatiana Suarez. Like, everybody wanted Tatiana Suarez to be champion. You know what I'm saying? And we waited, like as Tatiana fans, we waited and we waited for 4 years and we never took her name out of our mouth. We never stopped talking. That's the kind of impression that she left on the sport when she was out. You know what I'm saying? So, but to see her not improve like that, you know what I'm saying, is, you know, it's a little disappointing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to give up on Suarez. I'm not going to stop being a fan of Tatiana Suarez. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that Tatiana Suarez, personally, the fan in me believes that she can make those improvements. And I think that she can make those improvements. I think that she will make those improvements. You know what I'm saying? I really think she will make those improvements, but this fight wasn't it. You know, she just had no desire to strike. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she has to, but man, you got to use it to do something. You got to do something when you can't just be getting hit unanswered. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was unanswering Amanda Lemos on the feet. Like, Lemos would hit her and she wouldn't hit her back. And it's like, Suarez, like, the way you're built, you know what I'm saying? You make a good case to stick a good jab and to threaten Amanda Lemos with a good jab. You know what I'm saying? That southpaw stance, like, you're a southpaw fighter. You're not even using the advantages and the tricks of being a southpaw fighter. Like, use that. Like, you would be so much more of a dangerous fighter. Like, Suarez would be so dangerous if she was to develop that part of her game. You know what I'm saying? I just think there's something there, man, that maybe she just doesn't want to get hit. Like, I just feel like Suarez doesn't want to get hit. Like, she doesn't want to engage in striking because she just doesn't feel confident there. You know what I'm saying? And like, I have to go back to using people like Mackenzie Dern and Jillian Robinson, for example, because that's the biggest things that they're criticized for. And now you see these girls confidently striking. Like, you see Jillian Robinson confidently striking. You see Mackenzie Dern confidently striking, man. And it's just their past selves. It's crazy that I was such a fan of the specialist Jillian Robinson, because she is so much better of a fighter now than she was then, because she has developed more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to see that sort of commitment and development from Tatiana Suarez. I want to see what Tatiana Suarez can do on the feet. Like, you know, I want to make a case. I want to scream for Tatiana Suarez, but man, I just can't scream for her right now.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed with the performance either, man. Like, at the same time, I tried to cut her some slack too, because it hadn't been too long since the Whaley fight, you know, as far as making some really big changes. And now you go right back in there with a power puncher too. So I think that maybe they are working, but it's going to take a little time now, even just like to get her mind into that uncomfortable zone of changing, just because, like I said, she's missed so many levels of like growth.
Yes.
She's still kind of comfortable, you know, she's still kind of settled in her way, where it's like, all right, if this is not working, I can always go right back to my wrestling. And yeah, she got some takedowns here, but she really struggled to get it, man. It was
She
like,
did.
yeah, it was like telling that maybe she wasn't too maybe she wasn't too confident in the stand-up game. Like, maybe she should have taken it a little bit further, because Lemos wasn't really doing much either.
Right.
Lemos wasn't doing a great deal until the third round. So maybe had Suarez, like, you know, got into more of a groove, she could have done a little bit more with her hands instead of just maybe reacting to a few calf kicks and then going straight for the, takedown. It was like she still wants to go for that in these fights.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really giving her a chance to really test her stand up. Because when I saw Lemos not doing much, I was like, all right, this is a point where Suarez can start working, striking, landing strikes of her own.
Right.
Start getting it in yourself. But it was like, all right, I'm gonna wait here, land a few leg kicks. But the minute Lemos threw a few, she was so quick to just jump in and, go right back to what she does, and like I said, after I saw that, it just kind of had me in that mind, like, I don't know if that's gonna work on a girl like Mackenzie Dern, which I think they're gonna collide here pretty soon, man. Because I do think that moving forward here, Suarez should fight the loser of this title fight. I don't think she deserves a title shot. I think she would benefit more from the loser. Like, let's say if Dern loses this fight, I think that's going to be a fight they try to lock in next.
Yeah, because Mackenzie Dern said something about it not too long ago, when being asked about, the return of Tatiana Suarez, like Dern was like, okay. Like, let's do it. Like, I'll fight her. I'm not afraid to fight Tatiana, and Dern made it very clear that she would fight Tatiana Suarez. And I mean, at this point, Jillian Robertson can fight Tatiana Suarez. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Suarez, if Robertson wins her next fight, put her in there with someone, because Suarez got to fight down.
Yeah.
I still think Suarez got to fight down.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I mean, let me pull up the rankings here real quick. Gary said he thinks she lost the fight. What do you think?
I was a little nervous about how they were scoring that. You know what I'm saying? I was a little nervous how they were scoring that, because Suarez wasn't really doing any damage in rounds 1 and 2.
Well, let me ask you this, Gary. I know which round you gave her for sure. You gave Lemos the third round, but what did you give her the first round?
Second round. He had to give her round 2.
Which one was
Gary?
I can't remember what happened in round 2 now. They kind of ran together.
I mean, I thought Lemos won round 2 because Suarez did a lot of holding. She didn't do any damage at all in round 2. You know what I'm saying? Lemos was, like the only person that landed punches, and fended off, Suarez. She kept getting back to her feet and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was getting back to her feet, and Suarez wasn't really doing anything. So it was like, I think the second round was also the low blow, wasn't it? Or maybe that was the first round.
I think that was the first round.
Okay. Yeah, Gary said Lemos round 2. Yeah.
Okay, 2 and 3. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can't really argue that, because yes, it's all in what you're looking at too. And like, if you just holding and you're not really doing anything effective, I mean, the judge can say, oh, like, if she just holding, like, I'm gonna look for the person that's actually doing some damage here.
Right.
Because really, it's those moments on the cage where if you just holding, it's kind of like a stalemate to me, if you're not landing anything. So I don't know, man.
She wasn't working like Macy Barber in that clinch.
No.
No.
That's something she got to add to her game, man. Is like, if you start clinching up, you got to start working in there, man. You got to work. Okay, if she fights down, who you talking, like Loopy or somebody?
I would say the winner of Lucindo and Lucindo and Robertson, or like a Loopy Godinez. Yeah, Loopy's a good matchup. Loopy right there though. Loopy and Tabitha Ricci are right there. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, those girls don't work. They don't work their way up though. I have to give them credit. They don't work their way up. But yeah, fight like a Loopy or Yan Xiaonan. Yan ain't got nobody to fight, right?
No,
Well, so there it is. Yan Xiaonan versus Tatiana Suarez. If you can beat Lemos and then Xiaonan, like, okay, then maybe give her a title shot. But she got to look good against Xiaonan, because Xiaonan gonna try to hurt her though.
Yeah.
So. She fast too. Now she might be able to take Xiaonan down and drown her, but I don't know. Xiaonan big. And Tatiana struggles with these big girls.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like a lot of these girls Tatiana is facing now, it's like that strength and wrestling that she used to like maul these girls with, they're not really that easy to take down, you know?
Yeah.
You can't really get that work in like that anymore. Because even Lemos in this fight was just like holding. It was like when Lemos got tired of holding, that's when she could just get her down. So she struggled for it.
Yeah, she did, dude. And like I seen her struggle to take Lemos down. She struggled a little bit trying to take Montana down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she never really just took Montana down. She pulled her head down, didn't she? Like she never really took her down.
Let me see.
I don't think she ever got Montana down.
Did she not? Like in that second round?
The second round, they were clenched up and she kind of snapped the head down and got that guillotine. That it was a guillotine.
Yeah. It was a guillotine she finished her with. Okay, so it wasn't like a takedown.
Right,
like,
right.
Kept the position down. Okay.
And then she's fighting these bigger girls at 115, and she struggled hard against the cage. She struggled in the takedown she got with Wei Lee. She struggled with that one.
Yeah. She when she got her down the first round, it took everything she had, and I think that changed the mindset of the whole fight. Like when she felt Wei Lee's strength, and then when she was on the feet, she saw the like speed and felt the power. Oh man, wow, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, G Frank says she's in a tough position because of injuries. Yeah, her injuries are going to really make it rough for her to be that physical fighter like she used to. So if she's going to stick around, like she's got to be a little bit better on her feet. Like she's got to do more work on the feet to make the takedowns come.
That's exactly the point. Yes, combo G Frame. That combo, that was the perfect answer. Like if she was to incorporate the striking, then she wouldn't have to put so much effort into the wrestling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't be so hard to keep shooting these blind takedowns that they can see coming from a mile away. You know what I'm saying? If Tatiana incorporates the striking, that makes the takedowns and the wrestling so much easier for her because her ground and pound is good, dude. Like I ain't seen no ground and pound from Tatiana since she been back, dog.
No,
since she been back, she has not done any ground and pound.
No, because it's like she's spending more time trying to get in position because these girls are squirrely. You know, they keep squirming. And you know, they're evolving. You know, these fighters are evolving and they're stronger. You know, and I think that's something they haven't really had time to grow into or adjust to. You know, because you weren't really going to do that to a flyweight like Montana. So you weren't really going to get what is her name? Even Andrade in that position, you know, like right away and get that type of work in because there was always the fear of power coming back at. So, yeah, I think she just needs to really work on those elements, man, of like just using her hands more and even her kickboxing because like her body can't really take that type of impact, I think, anymore. You know, like that high pressure and them slams are trying to get people down. Like you got to break them down now, like and take your time because her body's just been through so much, you know?
Yeah, it has. And a long wrestling career before the MMA career. You know what I'm saying? Like, wrestlers are put together like Frankenstein. You know what I'm saying? Like wrestlers they have the most, like Khabib had so many injuries. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude, no wonder that dude retired. Like because he trained so hard and was a dedicated wrestler. That man's body he said his body was tore down. You know what I'm saying? He's like that last fight he fought, he was like, that's the first time he felt slow. You know what I'm saying? Like, he felt like his body had changed, you know what I'm saying? Because he started having to cut a lot of weight as his career went on. You know what I'm saying? So, Khabib was like, after this, I'm finished. Like my body changing, and maybe that's the, reality with Tatiana. And another thing that she doesn't do that she used to do is Tatiana used to eat people up with knees against the cage though.
Yeah,
like her clenched knee game was good, and she doesn't even. I haven't seen her doing that either.
She tried a few times in this fight.
Okay.
She was trying to work it in this fight, but again, like you dealing with somebody that was like prepared to, just defend like on the cage. Her Lemos' back was to the cage, so she's sitting here trying to throw these knees, but she can't because I think she did land. Like, did she land one to her face? Who got hit in the face with a knee? Was it Suarez or was it Lemos? I
It
can't
was
remember.
Suarez.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, she tried to get in a few to the body, but it's just that position that Lemos had. So I think even with that, like when you're dealing with these girls with better takedown defense, it's really going to be hard to get that work in on the cage, man. Like her whole positioning, man, like the way she positions her body, it all has to kind of change now, man. Like,
yeah.
I know that sounds discouraging maybe for him, but I'm sure she's ready to work, man. You know, she want to be champion. It's going to have to happen. Yeah.
Yes, it's gonna have to do because
Dern did it, you know.
Yeah.
Still doing it.
That's what I'm saying. Like we see fighters that do it, and we gotta appreciate that a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Because we're seeing the opposite. We're seeing what fighters who don't do that, what they look like and how we feel afterwards. You know what I'm saying? How we feel is how the fighters let us feel after a performance. You know what I'm saying? We can only feel the way we're supposed to feel.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, Dern, people don't like Dern just to not like Dern, but yeah, you got to give Dern that credit, man. You got to give her that girl she puts in the work.
And I just keep thinking of matching these two up too now. It's just like, you know, Mackenzie Dern is like physically big, you know, like physically like a specimen right now since she's been like beefing up and taking care of her body. You know, she's like muscling up. So I'm just interested. I find it interesting like how that lockup will go, you know, when they clinch up, you know.
And Dern's strong too.
Yeah,
and she's squirrely.
Yeah. So
you know,
like when they press against the cage, there's two interesting clinch ups I'm really looking to see. I want to see Dern and Tatiana's clinch up, like who's stronger, and then I want to see Jasmine and Manon next month, like when they get to the cage, like who's gonna be stronger.
Oh, Jazzy and Manon. When is that fight?
October 18th. You know, I know that.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be good. But another thing too, like Tatiana would have to be careful in the clinch with Dern because Dern likes those head throws, those judo tosses.
Yeah.
He like Dern is like she'll throw those, like she'll throw you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be like, that's what I'm saying. That's what's crazy, that like the physicality of Mackenzie Dern is a thing. And she ain't giving up much size here. She ain't giving up any size at all, really.
Yeah.
And like you said, you know, she is a physical specimen, dude. Like Dern is a physical specimen. Like she's muscle, she's big, and she, you know what I'm saying, she's strong in there, dude. So that's crazy to think about, you know.
And you know, the thing that would scare me about that fight for Suarez is like Dern wouldn't have to worry about the power coming back at her. Like, not that Dern really worries about power coming back at her, but she doesn't have the striking threat of like Lemos and Andrade, you know, crashing into her. So, you know, that might be a fight where you see Mackenzie might
get a knockout.
Yeah, possibly she could stand with her, you know, but if they clinch up, she'll welcome that too, you know. So
yeah.
That's
why I don't think Tatiana Suarez is gonna play around. I think if they ever fight, Suarez is gonna have to strike.
Yeah,
she gonna have to, because Tatiana gives her neck up way too easily.
Yeah,
in these clinches, she gives her, like somebody like Mackenzie Dern. You can't hang out with your neck right there like that and she allowed Amanda Lemos to snatch her neck up like that. Like you can't do stuff like that in a fight with Mackenzie Dern. Like you can't do that. You can't hang out with your head down there trying to secure your hands around the butt and do whatever it is. Try to take them down. Mackenzie Dern, you can't do that with Dern. Absolutely not. Dern would eat that. Do you think Dern wouldn't jump Gilly on Tatiana Suarez? In a heartbeat, she would.
Oh man, she put all that weight on her too. I'd be like, you know, because you know, again, like Suarez is gonna she's usually used to being a bigger fighter in there, but you know, Mackenzie's got a little bit of size on her, so that's gonna make it interesting, man. I'm telling you, that's like however it goes, man. I just want to see that matchup before either of them retire at this point, you know.
Well, Dern said she wanted to move up to 25, so yeah, Dern she keeps saying that.
Oh
She
wow.
keeps saying she want to go up to 25. I'm like, ooh, Mackenzie Dern at 25. Ooh, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. She gonna
That's crazy.
have to ask her. You have to ask her, be like, you really want to do this, Mackenzie?
I think Dern can hang at 25. I think she can. I think Dern, Mackenzie Dern that has to cut 10 less pounds. The hell yes. Like absolutely. Put her in there with Aaron Blanchfield. That's the test. To me, that's the test right now. Like, and they go for any combo. They go for anybody. They go for Whaley. They go for Dakota Ditchova. They go for anybody that's trying to crack into the top. You trying to crack into the top 5? You got to fight Aaron Blanchfield. Until Aaron Blanchfield get a title shot, that's what I'm saying.
Oh boy.
If you can't convince me that you can whoop Aaron Blanchfield, I don't want to talk. I don't talk to somebody else about it. you know what I'm saying? Like go to somebody else's channel, talk about if they can't beat Aaron Blanchfield, get out my face.
All right, okay.
Yeah,
because only one did it.
Yeah.
Who you don't think Jasmine could do it? That would be
no. Hell no.
He said,
hell no. Jasmine ain't beat no Aaron, man. Come on. Listen, I got high hopes for Jazzy though. I do, because I love Jasmine's personality. Like her personality is the winner for me. You know what I'm saying? And another winner for me is she ain't big for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't big. And Jazzy ain't big for nothing. Jazzy go out there and fight like a big girl. You know what I'm saying? You got to appreciate that. So that's another thing. And the third thing, she's a dog. So
yeah,
you got to give her respect. But I don't know if her dog barked louder than Aaron Blanchfield's. I just don't know, man. Aaron Blanchfield is like a damn honey badger. Like it don't matter how big you are, man.
Imagine when them two face off, though.
Oh, crazy. That's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, that's a good matchup too, though.
And Jazzy like to talk a little shit, like when they do face offs, like they both like to get it, like get in their opponent face. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Jazzy got a little attitude though. Like she all sweet on the microphone.
Oh no, when she get in the cage, she different,
Yeah, she different, dog. Like, yeah, when her game, she got a hell of a game face. I give her that. I can't wait to see her and Manon face off though. Like that's another thing too. Like because Manon is cold with it too on the face off.
Yeah, she's not like loud with it. She's a little bit more colder on it. So
right.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I'm actually gonna be out of town when that fight.
Come on.
Wait, hold up. I'm not done yet. I'm gonna be out of town, but I'm gonna get on to call that fight.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in my room, but I'm gonna be busting out the laptop. I'm gonna call the fight. Don't worry.
Okay. I was about to say, dog, come on, man. Like you gotta be watching this fight.
Hey, Enrique said Jillian versus Dern is the fight to make.
Jillian versus Dern is the fight to make. Yes, it is. Like that's the fight everybody want to see. It's like that's like if Jillian can get through Yasmin Lucindo and maybe I don't know, man. Like if Dern lose that fight, that's a matchup.
This is how it should be. Then I think if Dern loses and Jillian Robertson wins, they should make that fight. And if Suarez won her last fight, but Suarez should fight the loser of Jillian versus Yasmin Lucindo.
Okay.
Because if Jillian wins her fight, that'll put her on like a 4 or 5 fight win streak.
Right.
So she should get to fight a former title contender in Dern if Dern loses.
Okay.
And then Suarez, since she doesn't really have anybody else to fight above her at this point, she could fight the loser of that fight. Let that be Lucindo. If Lucindo loses, or vice versa.
Yeah. Huh. That's some interesting matchmaking there. Yeah, I want to see. Everybody wants to see that Jillian Dern fight. Like that's the fight.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, I gotta rally behind my girl because Yasmin Lucindo is no walk in the park.
No, she's not.
No, Yasmin Lucindo can fight. This is a fight. Like this is a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Girl got some size too.
Yeah.
She can throw down too. Like, she's young, but she ain't backing up either. She's
right.
Like confident on the feet. She ate some big shots from Lemos, still kept coming. And she'll get to the ground with you, man. So I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Like, I don't know, like, if Jillian's gonna submit her easy, man. If it comes, it's gonna have to be like in the later rounds. That fight's gonna be good, man. I don't know, man. Like, this fight here might actually be more brutal than like Jan versus G-Rob. That's why the more I think
Yes.
about it, it's getting interesting. It really
Yeah,
is.
because if Yasmin Lucindo finds herself up under Robertson, no, Robertson gonna start dropping them elbows. Like Jillian Robertson is big on these 12-6 elbows, and that's one thing. Like, Jillian Robertson don't have the same, like, her ground and pound is a little bit different. Like, some of these girls reaching all the way up, coming down, like, nah. Robertson is moving your hands out the way and just dropping elbows. Like, the way she drops elbows, like, her goal is to slice you open. Like, that's what she wants to do, is to break skin with those elbows, man. Like, if I don't know,
I'm gonna do a video, BJ. You do one. Who is your top 5 ground and pound female fighters?
Oh,
I'll let you think on. 2B said, what was 2B's video? 2B's asked for a top 5 video from us. I forgot, man. Like, we got to look at the show. I got to look at the show again.
okay.
But I can't remember what 2B's. What was that video you wanted to see from us? Dang.
I forgot all about it.
Hold on. Oh yeah, Enrique said Aaron lost to Cortez and barely beat Rose. I thought she beat
about
Rose
to fight
pretty convincingly though.
She beat Rose pretty good, but she about to fight Tracy again, so we gonna see.
He says Suarez should fight Jan, but I think she needs to switch gyms there. Too focused on Patchy, and it shows she needs a camp with Kayla Harrison and some ATT girls.
Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, she's so wrapped up in Patchy. Yeah, like, you need to do what you got to do.
Okay, yeah. Top 5 jabs. That's what it was. Okay.
Top 5 jabs. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get that done for you. I'm gonna get that done for you, 2Bs. Top 5 jabs. Let me write that down.
Top 5 jabs, and I went to top 5 ground and pound.
And top 5 ground and pound. Okay, bet. Top 5 jabs. Top 5. Oh, is that across all? That's across all divisions, right?
Yeah, that'd be
okay.
Across all divisions, that'll work.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea, man. Because I've just been like, and you know what? I got another top 5 big for something girls. No, top 5 girls that know how to fight like a big girl.
Yes.
I was gonna say top 5 big for nothing, but I don't want to be mean. I'm gonna give them the clue by saying these girls know how to fight like a big girl. Okay, Tatiana. He said Tatiana, Cat, Jillian, Valentina. Okay, that's Enriquez. Okay.
You got to Misha Tate got to be in there somewhere.
All right, ooh, that's theirs. I'm gonna come with mine later. I'll come with mine later.
He put he said oh, those are the ground and pound top 5.
Yeah, okay. That's top 5 ground and pound.
Okay, yeah, okay. Tatiana, Cat, Kayla, Jillian, and Valentina.
Definitely
okay. That's not a bad top 5 for ground and pound. That's a good top 5 because them girls got some ground and pound. Kayla Harrison ground and pound is hell though. It really is. It really is. It really is. I have to give her credit for it. Now we got to put Roxy in there though, because Roxy was laying them hammers on Macy Barber when they grabbed the
Roxy. Oh boy, Roxy, man. Roxy, what? Like, how did that cut start on Macy Barber? I can't remember. Macy, I ain't ever seen Macy lost in a fight like that, man. Like, even the Grasso fight, she looked like she still had some control.
What you mean? How that cut get started, man?
I can't remember, man. Like, how to start, man.
That's that Roxy ground and pound, man. Roxy.
How did she get her there, though, man? I gotta go back and watch that fight, man. I'm thinking, man, like, did I pick? I can't remember what. Did I pick Macy? Did I pick Roxy?
I think you picked Macy back there. I think you picked Macy to win that fight.
Really?
I think you did pick Macy. I'm really thinking you did pick May, but maybe not. Maybe you did pick Roxy.
Like this. Dang, man. I gotta go back and look at it. I don't remember. At first, I thought you were just playing, but then when I was looking, I was like, "Oh yeah. She did get it down." Roxy wasn't no joke back in the day, man.
I don't know why that's funny, man. That was crazy. Yeah, man.
Roxy put it on you. Like if you get by her, you could boast a little bit. You had some skills. You was all right. You passed the test. Because Tyler beat her, Viviane Aruo, Macy, I don't know. Macy, I think she got tripped up on like the way they was building her up. And she said it was the knee, right? Like she tore her ACL in that fight, like the second round, and things just kind of went downhill. But she was already kind of losing the first round though, right?
Yeah, she was. Yep, she was kind of
case for me. So when I saw that, I was like, "Oh boy, Macy."
Roxy was blinking her to death in that first round. Like Roxy was in there blinking, but like she was blinking and she was sticking Macy with that jab though.
That's what people don't understand, man. Like she wear them glasses, but when they come off, man, she be whooping people.
I'm telling you, dude. Like Roxy was jabbing. She was jabbing Macy out, dude. I'm telling you, I think that jab made Macy fall though. I'm telling you, man, because like right when Macy fell back on her leg, like she had ate a jab from Roxy.
Yeah. See, I don't think Erin Blanchfield would lose to Roxy though, man. Like at any point in her career, I think Erin would be prepared for it.
You don't think Erin would have lost to Roxy?
Nah, yeah, I think Erin could have came in like off her first fight in the UFC and won.
And beat Roxy?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nah. I don't know.
Enrique
I don't know,
man. Look, Enrique bringing up old names. He said best ground and pound was Jessica Panay versus Lisa Ellis. You remember Lisa Ellis, right?
God, no.
She was a wrestler too, man. She came from the that was in the Tough House. She came from the Tough House.
Okay. Got it. That's an old school dude. I don't remember her. That's a long time ago.
She was actually a little bit older than the other girls back then, so her day wasn't really as long as some of these other fighters either. So like she didn't last very long.
Yeah, Roxy did though.
Oh, Roxy had like 50, 60 fights when she was 25.
Yeah.
She banging fights out like and wasn't even stopped too many times. I think she got stopped
Roxy swam pretty well in the UFC. She was ranked the whole time she was in the UFC, like the second time.
Yeah, and Andrea Lee could never beat her either, man.
Yeah.
Shoot, they fought twice, and she
Roxy knew that was a win.
Oh yeah.
She knew that was a win. Like, oh yeah. The funniest thing Roxy ever did was after she beat Macy Barber. They was all, they put the microphone in face. They was like, "What do you after this huge win over Macy Barber? What do you want next?" She goes, "I want to fight Cyborg." And like, I was like, "Yo, Roxy, chill out."
Roxy trying to get her computer turned off, man. I can't believe did she ever call for a fight with Valentina, man? I think a lot of people
but that's what
about that because she didn't, right?
Coach ate her up after that Macy Barber win, and she didn't call. She didn't call for the belt. Yeah, she ate her up. Coach ate her up.
That was weird. Like, if you're coming towards the end of your career and you beat all these other girls, you should have called for that fight. Even if you not confident that you'd win, you could have got the money and just ended it from there. Unless she really felt like the Bullet would have. Well, I mean, you see what the Bullet did to Lauren Murphy. Like, I've always thought of Lauren Murphy as a tough girl, but like, you see what the levels look like. Lauren beat Roxy, so that was just kind of telling, I think. Enrique said, "What is your favorite finish of all time?"
My favorite. My favorite finish of all time for women's MMA has to be Miesha Tate versus Holly Holm.
Oh, I need to say that.
That will always be one of my favorite finishes. Miesha Tate versus Holly Holm.
I'll always remember where I was that night. I was at work and I was watching it and about to go into an office. I think I was going to office. Yeah, going to my office. And after that, like when I saw her get choked, I was like about to bang my head on the door, man. I was just like, Holly Holm was winning this whole time. And then I'm like, and this is how you go out. When she got that choke locked in, I was like, oh, come on, Holly. Then, oh man, she's about to go out. I was like, oh, this is terrible, man.
But that fight, because she came close to choking her out in the second round. Like Misha 10-8'd her, and that was what made the fight. Like they was going into the fifth round. It was like if Misha wins this round, like we're looking at a draw. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, Misha 3 minutes in, she wasn't winning. You know what I'm saying? That last round. And when she went for that takedown, I was like, oh no, here we go. And she got it. You know what I'm saying? But that was like that. I think that fight took everything out of Misha, though. That took it out of her. Like
it kind of took everything out of both of them, really, because it went downhill from Holly from there. Like, Holly rose so high on that Ronda win, which I understand. She was, coming in as the underdog, and it was a main event. And I mean, you finished the most hyped up girl in WMMA, and then it's like when you come down, you get a little relaxed, And
based on how they fought Holly Holm, do you think Misha Tate? You think Prime Misha was better than Prime Ronda?
Oh man, I think that Prime.
Do you think Misha was a better fighter than Ronda? Is what I should have said.
Oh, okay. I think Misha Tate. Let me see. I think Ronda was a good, like you say, I think she was a solid specialist. Like she was a really good specialist, but I think Misha, as far as like a fighter, probably I could say she was a little better. And I'm talking about like the mental aspect too now.
Yeah.
Like having been through L's before and pressure, like she came in this fight knowing that, this girl could be better than me here, but I'm never going to quit.
Right.
Because Ronda, she quit, I would say, in the first round, whereas Misha Tate was losing several rounds, but she fought to the end. And that kept her dangerous throughout the fight. Whereas Ronda Rousey, I didn't ever see Ronda Rousey coming back in that fight. There was a part of the fight where I was like, okay, this is about to be over pretty soon. Just, first round set the pace and that was it. But Misha was always in that fight, I think, So to me, I think Misha Tate had some elements that could make her a better fighter in some ways than Ronda to me. And I think that's why, she beat her, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
Like I think I think as a trainer, I would want to see some of the elements that Misha Tate. I would work with somebody like Misha Tate because I think that she has some nicer elements than Ronda. Ronda just seemed kind of like too full of herself after a while. Like she got her thing going, and it's almost like you can't really tell her nothing,
Right.
And you just have to ride it till the wheels fall off, and that's kind of what Edmund and them did, Last minute they were trying to tell her some head movement, but it didn't work out. So, yeah.
What you think about her saying she'd come back and fight?
No, not at all. I don't want to see that at all.
But what's crazy is Misha Tate said recently in an interview that her next fight is her last fight.
I heard that.
She's like, yeah, she said, this is it. Like I've done what I had to do, and I really, she just was very self-reflective. She was like, I realized that the sport has moved on. You know what I'm saying? Like the sport has moved on and, I had my day and this, her coming back this second time, it was merely just for the love of the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like she did it because she loves the sport and she knew she had something left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now that you're hearing whispers of Ronda Rousey coming back, maybe I'm calling it now that Ronda Rousey's return fight would be a third fight with Misha Tate. There would be Misha Tate's last fight.
It could be. They could end it with that.
I think you'll get the best out of them. You'll get a good showing out of both of them if they kind of reignite that rivalry again, sort of, because it's gonna be if they book that fight, it's gonna be some shit said. You know what I'm saying? Like this, they may be in a different mindset now because they're both moms, they both have families. You know what I'm saying? They both have multiple kids. Husbands. So they're not the same people that they were. You know what I'm saying? But then again, they're also signing up to fight for a third time with each other. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that could be something.
Right. That's the thing, though. Like back in the day, they both were considered dogs. Now it's gonna be like when you see them, people are gonna be thinking, "Oh, this is just staged." But I don't know. Maybe there's still something in Misha that she would want to end that, like try to go out on a win. I don't know, man. That could be a possibility. Misha versus Ronda at the White House. No, two beats. Ronda says she ain't gonna fight there.
Yeah, Ronda says she's not doing that. But what a great end to the career for Misha Tate. Like if she can go out on a win and a win over Ronda Rousey, like Misha Tate sealed at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it was all worth it. Like for her, she would have to feel like it was all worth it to end it like that. You know what I'm saying? And what a great way for Misha to close her book. You know what I'm saying? Because like Misha, this really is the last rodeo for Misha Tate. And as a Misha Tate fan, you know what I'm saying? Like my heart hurts because she was the very first fighter that, very first female fighter that I really became a fan of. Like I was watching, Gina and Marlos and, so I was watching those girls at the time, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until that's when I first got introduced to a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like was Misha Tate, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, this girl, like I never forget, like, Combo, you talk about your mom watched, was fans of certain fighters. Well, my dad, I watched that Strike Force fight with, I forgot who, it might have been, I think it was Julie Kedzie versus Misha Tate. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the first fights of Misha's that I watched. You know what I'm saying? And I told my dad, I was like, I was hanging out with my parents that day at my parents' house, and I turned on Strike Force. And my dad, we watched that fight. My dad was like, he was like, I like the girl in the pink skirt. And I was like, yeah, I kind of like the way she, because that fight was kind of, that was a dog fight too. Like Misha got dropped with a head kick, like the whole 9 yards. That was a dog fight. If you ever got time to go back and watch Julie Kedzie versus Misha Tate, what a fight. And that's the kind of person, that I kind of stuck with, and it's kind of disheartening to see it, but it's an end of an era. Like Misha Tate this is it. No more Misha Tate. She'll go down as in my book, she'll go down as one of the best ever and one of the pioneers of women's MMA for sure.
Yeah, I remember watching a lot of those fights, man, like even during the Strike Force days. But yeah, I have those memories too, man, where you just be watching in fights and then one girl just kind of sticks out to you.
Yeah.
And you just kind of are like, wow, this girl is going in. Like, especially back then when you just first seen them fighters come in, you're like,
right.
Wow, they fighting to the same level or trying to fight to the same level of these men. And it's not like forced either, like they really are in there banging. Like, so yeah, I can see that, man. Like, yeah, I got respect for Misha though. She's been in the game for so long. And if she was to go out with a Ronda fight, I mean, why not? I mean, they doing crazy stuff in boxing like Jake Paul and everything, and that's like sideshow crap anyway. But I know if Misha and Ronda fight for a third time, it would be a real fight,
Yeah, and it would be huge. And honestly, Misha Tate deserves that. You know what I'm saying? Like she deserves to, to have that moment. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to Misha Tate, a lot of people remember, a lot of the old school fans really remember her, and people who don't really, who aren't hardcore fans, when you hear the name Misha Tate, you mostly think about the rival with Ronda Rousey. Like her name's kind of been clouded by kind of been overlooked by Ronda Rousey, through the years, as far as memorability and stuff like that for the non-hardcore fans. But, it'll reignite some of that, and Misha Tate, I think, deserves that. She deserves to go out with that fight. She's always wanted that third fight, you know what I'm saying? And another thing too, she's been in the game, in these middle years that Ronda been out. You know what I'm saying? Misha done left the game and came back to the game. So, Misha's more fight ready. She holds that advantage over Ronda Rousey. So maybe Misha can go out there and do what she always wanted to do, and that's out wrestle Ronda Rousey. She always wanted to prove that her wrestling was better than Ronda's judo. You know what I'm saying? So now is the time for her to prove that, or either put them hands on Ronda, either one.
Yeah, let's see how far along her skills came, even at this point. If they can still hang with Ronda at this point. So yeah, I say, hey, if they want to do it, do it. I mean, because I don't really think Misha is gonna get much off of a victory or really come away feeling like good about herself with a loss against the top 15 right now.
Right.
And she's like she said, she got one fight. So if they want to do it, I don't have a problem with it.
Right.
Enrique had said this. He said, unpopular opinion. He said GDR could KO Valentina or any girl on the feet. That was a fight I always wanted to see, man. I always wanted to see Valentina and GDR fight.
I didn't want to see that.
You didn't want to see that?
No, man.
I would love to see
No, I didn't want to see that because GDR is just not the person.
No, like back in the day.
But yeah, but still, even back in the day, man, like Valentina to me is just way too small. Like we seen what GDR does to girls who she has a significant reach advantage over. Look what she did to Aspen Ladd. Like, look how quickly she
but Valentina ain't Aspen Ladd.
Valentina ain't Aspen Ladd, but look at the range that GDR. You give GDR that range. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that small, like as small as Valentina, she can be as good as a tactician as she want to be, but that small.
That GDR Aspen Ladd, I think that changed Aspen Ladd's whole career, man.
It did, dude. For her, she got crumbled. She fell like a domino.
Man, like she took that jump right on the noggin, man. She went down, man. Like, and she was mad at Herb Dean. Like Herb Dean was trying to save her, man. He was like, you don't. He was basically saying, you want no more of this.
Right? Pretty much.
I mean, he saved her.
He saved her. He saved her life.
Hey, but BJ, before we go, this is what I wanted to ask you one more thing. Shout out to Coach. He was talking about this the other night when I caught his live at work, but he was talking about Valentina and Wei Lee like not really being like promoted and not really hearing much about it. Have you really been hearing a lot about it, man? Has it been promoted?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I haven't heard much about it. Other than what, the most I'm looking forward to talking to is on these channels, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I get my excitement from because I haven't really seen much of it before for a championship fight that's happening this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, that fight's supposed to be, champ versus champ. But I ain't seen no interviews. You know what I'm saying? They won't do interviews with us. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't seen no Wei Lee interview. I ain't seen none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like, why they not pushing this? Like, it seems like the Mackenzie Dern and Vina Jandiroba fight is getting more traction than the Valentina fight. And I'm like, come on, man. I mean, I get it's a championship fight, but we talking about Wei Lee versus Valentina. Like, ain't no way us hardcore underground fans are the only ones that's really promoting and talking about this like that. Like,
especially when they were the ones asking for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, y'all got big media got the fight that they wanted, and then they ain't talking about it.
Like, I didn't even hear it mentioned like on UFC Noche. It seemed like they would have mentioned it that night.
Like it's coming up. Yeah, no, I didn't get nothing. I didn't see nothing. Maybe the next pay-per-view card we get something, but yeah, I haven't seen anything, man. I'm like, man,
yeah,
they ain't even.
I would have thought they would have cut a promo or something, or put together a little trailer for something because y'all sold this as the big fight, but now y'all ain't really promoting it like that. So,
the only thing we can do, Combo, is do our due diligence and give our pool of subscribers what give them the promotion that they're looking for. They want to hear somebody talk about this, they can come right here to us and listen to us talk about it because we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
because
I need to ask you, BJ, because I'm gonna make some people mad, but I'm gonna be asking people like, who you think get rolled first in this fight? Who you think gonna get rolled?
You want me to be honest? You want me to be 100% honest? I think Valentina might get rolled. And this is the reason why. Is because how Alexa Grasso was rolling Valentina with them combinations. Whaley throw combinations like that too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like Whaley, you know what I'm saying? Like she Whaley come in swinging.
Yeah, she got a big right hand. She got a lot of power in her right hand.
Right. Yeah, she might roll Valentina one time to wake Valentina up. You know, Valentina might be sitting there bouncing, you know what I'm saying, looking crazy, you know, and then got caught by Whaley. She might roll her.
I don't know, man, because Grasso has a better. I think Grasso sets her punches up better than Whaley, but Whaley might catch her with that like unorthodox way she throws it. You know, might catch her off guard. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
If Whaley come in here fighting like Mulan, like she did against Amanda Lemos, it's gonna be a long night for Valentina, man. I'm just being real, dude. Like if Whaley come in there fighting like she did against Lemos, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm hoping for that type of fight because I don't want this to be like an easy victory whenever, you know, everybody wanted to see this happen. Like I want Whaley to be able to come in here and make it a good fight, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I think that Whaley might come. You think Whaley will be stronger than Grasso? Grasso was?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That might be a problem.
I think she will. I think she'll also have better technique than Alexa Grasso as well. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like using the size a little bit better and not being afraid to clinch up with Valentina. Yeah. Because I don't think Whaley's scared of the clinch or anything from Valentina. I think she might get taken down. Like Valentina can take Whaley down. And don't get me wrong, but I think Whaley will be stronger in those situations. Like Whaley might stuff a few of those takedowns. You want me to be honest? Because Whaley got those fast reactions, fast twists. She ain't got them fast reactions when it come to Rose. You know what I'm saying? But for anybody else like that, her reactions are pretty fast, but not Rose.
Yeah, Rose was kind of tricky. You know, Rose was a little bit tricky on her. So I don't know, man. Like I think if Valentina, her best takedown in the Manon fight was the first round. Do you think she will get her down like that or won't keep her down? Because you think Whaley's strength is just gonna be too much?
I don't know, dude, because Valentina is heavy on top. Valentina's strong on top, dude. Like I gotta give her respect for that. When Valentina get you down, you see her back muscles flexing and shit. Like, no, you down. She pinning you down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, when Valentina do that, man, like when you see them back muscles and stuff flexing, like Valentina got you. She got you.
Oh yeah. Oh boy, look at Easy comment. Look what he said about Whaley.
He said Whaley might catch Val with that spinning elbow she caught JJ with. If it happened, I'm gonna laugh. So
Oh boy.
Oh boy, bro, I'm telling you, if she sleep Valentina like that, bro, oh god, that would be so crazy.
Oh man, that's gonna be the highlight. People ain't gonna stop.
That would be crazy. And then I think Valentina might retire after that. Like if Valentina lose, I feel like she'll retire. But then again, I don't feel like that. Like if she lose badly, maybe. But you know, I still feel like Valentina wants to fight. You know, she ain't talking about retiring. Like that girl.
She's not. She's
but
still
she
at a
don't
high
plan
level.
on losing either, though. Like she also don't plan on losing. So I get it.
Yeah, she's not. She's fighting for legacy still. She ain't fighting for money. You know.
Right.
Thiago said probably never going to happen, but would love to see Whaley versus a big girl like Manon. I don't think that would happen. I think that if Manon had won that night, Whaley probably would have stayed at 115.
Yeah, she wouldn't be talking about champ if Manon had won. I don't think so.
No.
I think she's going after Valentina for namesake and for the belt, of course, but namesake is also, I think namesake is a bigger thing for Whaley than the belt.
Yeah.
And
I think that size-wise, that fight kind of fares better for her because she is not like she's, moving up for the first time. I think she really believes that she can handle Valentina,
Yeah.
I know when she be watching these fights, she like, oh yeah, I can handle that girl. She be looking
Yeah.
at her like that, like I can wrestle this girl. So
And another
yeah.
thing too, man, like Wei Lee has her, like you said, yeah, Wei Lee got her own threats, man. You know what I'm saying? Like her wrestling has come leaps and bounds. You know what I'm saying? Her wrestling has come leaps and bounds, but on the feet, Wei Lee held on the feet though.
Yeah. Easy said James would quit YouTube. I think if Wei Lee won. But yeah, man, the fight is a big one. I'm like you said, I'm gonna keep talking about it. You know, we the ones over here promoting it though, for real.
Absolutely.
Too bad, like you said, we can't really get the exclusive with them. You know, we can't get the interviews with them, you know.
Oh,
you know, so
bruh, that would be wild. I would
we,
hire a translator and everything.
Oh yeah,
for Wei Lee. I mean, I pay the money. I need to borrow a translator for like 45 minutes on a video chat, like for real.
Right, yeah, because that would be a big one. And then even like Valentina, like you know, like she used to do one with Coach before, but as they get bigger, it's hard to get in contact with.
It's hard to get in contact. It seems like it changes once they get a little bit bigger. It does. That's for sure. That's for sure. He did a double whammy with Valentina and Antonina.
I know, that was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, shoot, been a good show, BJ.
Absolutely, man. Episode 15. This has been a good one. I can't wait to listen to this in the morning.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna ride to work.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. But yeah, we're gonna get y'all. We're gonna hit y'all with another one, and I'm gonna get you those videos too, Beast. I know BJ.
Yeah.
As soon as I get a chance.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Hey, man.
There's another video I'm behind on right now that people been asking about.
What's that?
The Manon video.
Alex
asked about it. No, Axel. And then what's her name? Wildest Moments asked in the comment section. I recorded it, but I just need to put it out. I'm done.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm gonna get on my top 5 jab video. Then I'm gonna do my top 5 ground and pound video.
Okay.
No, it wasn't ground and pound. It was top 5 what?
It was top 5 ground and pound.
Okay.
Top 5.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do my top 5 jab. Oof.
I'm gonna wait on that one. I think I can do the ground and pound first.
Okay. You do the ground and pound first. I'm gonna do the jab first.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna see what's up with it.
Yes, sir. On that note, BJ, just let everybody know where they can hit you up at.
Yes, sir. Right here on YouTube at No Filter MMA 5138. I don't know why it shows up like that. It's supposed to just be at No Filter MMA. Anyways, type No Filter MMA in on YouTube. You'll find your boy. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We reached our 1,000 subscriber goal, and it's just on from here, guys. It's just on from here. But this is 30 weeks of doing the mashup, guys, and it's just getting better every episode. So if you ain't watching the mashup, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Right. I mean, for real, y'all want to hear some WMMA talk, some real talk.
Yes.
No holding back. It's over here.
Yes.
On that note, I will catch you in 14 days, BJ.
Yes, sir.
And we are out, y'all.
All right. Yes, sir. Peace out.
Peace out.